today we get to play with tentacles, and I might also be able to put things in my mouth. So what I need to do for now is point my tentacles in the right direction, because we don't like submarines. They're full of innocent people, but that doesn't matter. We need to blow them all up. And we earn money to do it because we're actually some kind of terrorist. And I'm okay with that. We're just going to spin around till things come and get touched by us. Come get the tentacles. Don't be shy. Oh, the timing's going to get a little bit trickier. He's going to blow up. He's going to hit us. He's going to blow up. Are those evolution points? I want to evolve. Come here. I like how everything comes to me. It makes it so much easier. Crab DNA. Deals big up-close damage. So now for $50, we can add a tentacle. We're tri-tentacle. Oh, we get to pick what kind. Either a snake or a crab. Obviously the crab, high damage. And then I get to decide where to attach it. I don't know. Let's go down there. Then I guess we'll also do a snake because why wouldn't we? We have a snake, a crab, and just a tentacle. Oh, and we're headed for New York. Our goal is to kill the Statue of Liberty. Oh, that thing shoots. Oh, that's interesting. That means I can hit them from that much further away. I want that treasure. Did I get it? I want the treasure. I don't care about anything else. Give me the treasure. Okay, we missed the treasure, which isn't allowed. So I've restarted. That way we can get all the treasure we see. So I'm just going to hit everything from a long ways away as soon as I see it. And then as it gets closer, I'll give it the crab. Whoops. I meant to give it the crab. That didn't work as well as I thought. Look, I've never driven an octopus before, so I don't know how this works. So we definitely want the crab to do most of the work. Eventually I might just change it all to crabs, but the shooting thing is kind of handy. I'll give it that. But for these guys,
just give them the crab.
This will be easy. It's a double crab. Ow. I completely missed that. I have no one to blame but myself. We can save up shells to buy cool stuff. Okay, I definitely want another crab leg. We're going to go ahead and stick that over here. I do have $150, so we can add another tentacle. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it looks right. This is closer to what an octopus really looks like. Yeah, I don't see a lot of octopuses in real life. But this should work out pretty good because either side is now protected by the tentacles and I can shoot stuff if it's too far away and annoying me, or gets close and it gets crabbed. These guys are the annoying ones because they come in quick, but they do die easily, and I need to remember that. All I need to do is shoot them once and they're not a problem anymore. Same with these. Most things do die pretty easy. I didn't realize my health carries over from level to level. If I knew that, I would have been trying a little bit harder. So we're going to fight the big fish. Oh, it's a boss. Well, that's okay because we have crab legs. Who designs these creatures? I know there was a story to this, but I didn't watch it because I just wanted to get to hurting things. It's starting to look a little beat up now. Gotta make sure nothing slips through the cracks. I need more tentacles. Oh, I thought that was glitching out. That one almost got to me. But this thing's almost dead. It's a good thing we have this snake. I don't know if we would have been able to hurt this. We have a traumatized penguin. Freezes enemies. Do we need to freeze enemies? I'm not sure the advantage of that. The next tentacle costs $500. I'm going to save my money for a round. We got a pretty strong octopus as it is. Oh, okay, we're out of the ocean and onto ground now. Oh, I finally get some control over what I'm doing. Do I just keep rolling? There's a building in the way though. Oh, okay, we're just going to go on through the building with my crab legs. The things are still going to come toward me. Oh, this is going to be fun. We now have our creative control. We're a lot bigger than I thought. I thought we were just what do I do with that? That looks scary. Maybe let's go like that. In a way, it would be better to have all ranged weapons because obviously that would make everything here a little bit easier because this is a bad spot to be in. We're going to back it up and get through the poison balloons with range. There we are. There's someone's car. We don't respect people's property. Why did that hit us? Our thing was up. Okay, give me that then. At least we're getting our health back slowly. I feel like the hitboxes are just a little bit out though, because a lot of times I feel like we shouldn't be getting hit when we do. Here comes a huge wave of enemies. We just continue crushing our cars. A DNA factory. When you say that out loud, it sounds kind of weird. But for now, I am going to back up so I can keep all these balloons far away from me because I don't want to get close to any of these. Yeah, there we go. A nice chain reaction. And we got bigger crab legs. Lobster DNA deals bigger up close damage. So if I spend $500, I won't be able to get a lobster arm, which is very high damage. So we're going to add one of these first and foremost, probably over here. And then I'm going to crab my lower area. And I think that's pretty good for now. If I had the money, I would add a tentacle, but I'm pretty well armored. I'm not entirely sure why I wanted more damage. Like we were, I think, one-shotting everything anyway. Maybe for the buildings. We can do more damage to the buildings. Yeah, that might be the way to do it. We have nuclear garbage trucks. So that's fun. Probably don't want that to hit me very hard. Okay, this is going. Hey, that's extra health, so we'll take that. Why isn't that getting hit? Do I have to be turning to hit these things? It's very confusing. This is actually going to get kind of difficult. Okay, so we need to shoot that one and then... Okay, that's not good. These are a lot tougher than I thought. Oh, they're like a time bomb. Oh, So we're going to hit this guy as soon as he wants to get close, and then we just leave him alone. And we're not going to let this guy follow us. Eat lobster. I wish I had a death count in this to see how many innocent people are dying. Because most of them do run away like that, but you know not all of them are going to get away. This is a little bit difficult at times, but do we have to kill all the enemies or do we have to destroy the building? I don't know what our objective is here. We'll assume it's destroy the building. Using our lobster damage. And we're good. We got the shells. So yeah, we're still saving up shells. I don't know where to spend them or how. We're going to roll the random upgrades. $500 for a new tentacle. I'll take it. We're going to put that probably there, I guess. I don't know if there's a point to doing that. I probably could have also gotten away with just like making a pure ranged build. It probably would have worked out better because the hitbox on these claws is not great. Sometimes it grabs it, sometimes it doesn't. Unreliable claws. Ow. Alright, so let's try that again. We have $50. Oh, we could actually add another range to our lower tentacle. Could have also tried a penguin, but no one likes penguins.
Oh man, we are so sorry.
Well, apology accepted.
That guy over there is making me kind of nervous. I'm hoping I can tear down his building before anything else gets to me. So that's destroyed, that's ready to blow. That's blowing up. We can hit him. I never thought I'd have to utilize so much strategy in a game where we're rolling octopus. It's also half crab and snake. The butcher is approaching. Oh, that looks troubling. What do you do? I think if I get close, yeah, it's gonna do that. Can I hit it? How do I hit it? Okay. Yeah, we gotta get away from that. Actually, it's not so bad. If this is all it does, I can handle this. I just mostly need to get the lobster into it. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, so this isn't so bad. I really want to get the lobster into it, though. We're gonna roll back to bring those other things way back. Is that gonna hit us? Yeah, our claws don't matter anyway. They're not even part of us, really. We're gonna get in there and give them a little bit of damage. We also have enemies coming in, so I'm gonna do my best to remove them before they get close to me. So far so good. We're gonna go over here. Wow, this is getting stressful. And we're gonna get him. Okay, I think we're okay though. We're gonna hit him as many times as we can before getting out. Oh, I think we got him. Yeah, we got him. Now we just gotta deal with all these little hard to hit things. Yeah, New York City is ours. It is the Statue of Liberty. Great. Let's go ahead and tear this thing down. This is really the final boss. Okay, can we take out some of these guys that are getting... Why can't I hit these things ever? It's such a simple game, yet I don't understand it at all. We're going back in the ocean? An egg. Do we get to evolve into something even better? Spike the pufferfish. Press both left and right to puff, which makes me really big, which means I can destroy other things. We will just go ahead and collect these. We want to puff? We can, but I think we need to go yellow again. If we're not yellow, we're not ready to puff. So far though, we've got 38 shells, and nothing here is particularly challenging. Starting to get a little bit difficult, but if I get in a jam, I can puff. Now we got a bumblebee. Of course we do. This shoots homing bees, and it's very expensive, but we're going to try the bees maybe on this one. Okay, now we're on our way to Sydney. So the homing bees work not bad. They're not a ton of damage, but they are homing, which is nice. So it kind of takes the stress out of me having to aim. So I think if I'm mostly aiming with the sharks, the bees will hopefully do the damage all on their own. And that's just kind of like an auto turret that I don't have to think much about.
This is the ultimate creation.
Humanity can throw everything it's got against it and it stands no chance at all. There's another nuclear submarine. There's actually 2 of them. They're so sneaky because they're so small, but I think this one's going to explode. Here comes a huge wave of enemies. I'm ready. So those bees that better do an awful lot of work right now. Okay, we'll go like that. Then yeah, we're directly firing into 2 different things. Almost had to use a claw on those guys. We use a claw on him, the claw on him. I think the sharks, by the time they get close, are going to get clawed pretty much automatically. Chicken shoots exploding eggs. We definitely need a chicken. I don't care what that costs. It's actually not that expensive. So I'm going to go chicken here. That's probably a really bad idea. But that's what we're here for. Oh, they're slow. Oh, that's kind of interesting. They keep going though. They're like forever range, so I can just fire them at enemies on their way to me. They're going to explode things. Well, the sharks are kind of intercepting them, but that's okay. As long as the eggs are hitting something, then life's going to be okay. Okay, I do still need to pay attention to everything else happening. The lobster needs to get to work. The tricky thing now is I've got so many different appendages doing so many different things that it's kind of hard to keep track of. Can I explode the chest? Does that work? Can we get the claw on it? Yeah, there we go. Get big bites of that. Okay, we got to take out some of those. I got to start paying attention again. The chests always distract me. Okay, now we're about to get a double wave, but we get some health back thanks to that. And thanks to all my things, I don't think a double wave is really going to be much of a problem. We'll fire a few eggs that way, though, to get that kind of taken care of. Yeah, so far, so good. The chickens are great for these, because they can explode all of those all at once. And you just let one go and you know they're going to be taken care of. You don't have to worry about them anymore. There's another shell coming in and we're good. That brings us up to 70 shells. Now if we want, we can add some of these things. I still want another appendage. But the fast enemies are the tricky ones because they're hard to hit and they're just lots of problems for multiple reasons like that because I wasn't, again, paying attention. And I think we just died. We made it to Sydney Ocean 3. Now we can spend our shells on shortcuts, Cobra DNA. Porcupine DNA sounds fun. Shots spread out. I'm also going to spend some more points on Snail DNA to block one hit and Cobra DNA to shoot venom faster. So then when we get our first upgrade, we can add a tentacle for $50, but then add a snake to the bottom. Well, we can add one snake for now. But that's alright because it's going to be firing venom faster than ever before, and that's going to save me a lot of trouble because the snake really is really good. You can hit things way out there and kill them, at least in the early levels. So I just need more tentacles, more snakes, and maybe more lobster claws for the things that do get close. That way if they do get close, I can one-shot them and then they're gone forever. Situations like this are going to get a little tricky because I'm going to have to tentacle so many different things and I'm still going to take a lot of damage doing it. I noticed before that if you kill the shell while there's still enemies alive, you get good money for those enemies, but I couldn't do it there. Okay, this is about perfect. We're going to add a tentacle and then we're going to add a lobster claw probably to directly the other side from my shooter. And we've already gotten some of our health back thanks to that. We're already getting piranhas though, so that's kind of concerning. These are going to be a little bit hard to destroy. Can we use the crab leg for like all of those? Or nope. Tentacles? Yeah, this is not going to work out super well. Next tentacle costs $500. Let's just add another snake. Which brings us back to the city. And I just realized there's flying sharks here now. There weren't flying sharks here before, but they kind of have a predictable pattern because they obviously can't fly through the ground because they're sharks. The piranhas here are going to be a problem though because I have to kill them kind of one at a time with my snake shooter, which obviously isn't great. Might have to get another egg launcher just for the piranha things. It would be great if I could get to that chest too. Can we use that a little bit? Crab leg? I just exploded the chest in its entirety. I didn't really see what it gave me because I'm busy dealing with other idiots right now. But hopefully it was something great. Yeah, I don't know. My other build might have been better when it's more close range stuff. I'm starting to understand a little bit better how the claws work. They can only attack once every few seconds. So it's really just a matter of timing them properly. So like when they get close, you put them in, the claws will attack. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Well, this won't be so bad. The tentacles are actually really good because they attack very rapidly. They don't do a ton of damage, but they're constantly attacking. So if we manage to destroy this with some enemies on the screen, I think we're going to get a lot of money. So that's kind of what we're going to try and do. Maybe we should just tentacle it to death. Bet you didn't think you'd hear that today. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, it's going down. Did that work? Oh, it didn't turn the enemies into money that time. I don't know why I'm so surprised. Like my plans ever work. So extra tentacle. Then we're going with a crab leg down there. That way it's consistent. This looks like something a 4-year-old would draw. And I designed it. But I found a pretty fast way to destroy buildings. If I just put like a crab leg and a tentacle into them, they don't last very long. As for these guys, we'll have to go with something like that. The jets, we're going to have to watch very closely. Oh, we do want that chest though too. Yeah, we'll just destroy these. At least we can follow the chest around a bit right now. And get as much... Ooh, there's a big money. Got it. Alright, now if we're dealing with this, if we go kind of here, we get both the claw and the tentacle into it. Which, yeah, I kind of mistimed that. But that's a pretty good strategy for taking down buildings and tough things. We'll let the claw take care of those two. We'll shoot the shark. Ow. Didn't mean to do that. See, we lose our health very easily. Okay, now I'm going to try and tear down this building using that strategy of those two. Because then we can still have a shooter at the back. We can hopefully destroy him. We're going to wiggle, tentacle anything that gets close. Is this a bad idea? Oh, he's probably almost dead. We probably should have just went for that, but that's fine. We'll get him. We'll wiggle those. And then, yeah, we'll just get in there with those two. And then we're going to claw him, and we're done. Okay, so we now have the option for a cobra. So I guess that's kind of like those, but better. And I really like the sound of that. So we're going to replace one of those with a cobra. Okay, so it definitely fires very quick. It's very, very short range, I think. It's short range, but it's very quick. So that makes me feel a little better. I can use him to take out buildings. I can even take planes out with him up close. So the Cobra is going to be a good one for me. Time for another boss fight. I wonder if we can sit close enough to hit him with the Cobra. Not quite. But we'll get in there and hit him now and hit him with the Cobra a lot because it's probably the highest damage we've got. Is that far enough away? Yep. This boss really sucks at aiming. He hasn't been close on any of these. I don't even know if that's... Nope, that's not even going to hit me. I can hit him from here. So I think I found the winning strategy for him, and I can get in there with the claws if I want. which, ow, does do quite a bit of damage to him, but I still think the cobra's the fastest. If I could hit him with both, that would be even better, but I don't know if we'll get away with that. Okay, so after looking at it, the claws actually do a lot more damage than the tentacle overall, I'm pretty sure. So we definitely need another lobster tentacle to help balance out our damage. But as it is, we're still doing plenty of damage either way. In fact, I'm kind of hoping we get away with just tanking right through him right now. One more hit. Okay, we got him. Things are still coming at us though. That's kind of scary. Okay, we got him and him. And all of that money. $1,000. Next, we're going to add another cobra right there. Then we at least have lots of things to shoot out the top. We lost a little bit of range by doing this, but we're getting so much more damage per second that it won't matter. Anything that gets close enough to us is going to be obliterated quite quickly. That's a pretty big wave of enemies coming my way. I don't really know how I'm going to deal with all this, to be honest. Oh, I tried to put the tentacles into them. That didn't work. Yeah, I'm just honestly not really thinking about how to do this. We're okay. That was just a weird enemy. I can't get another cobra. I'm just going to use it there. The strategy is kind of letting me down, so we'll double down on it. Now at least we're firing in multiple directions. That's something I realized in the last level. I tend to be focused in one direction and the other direction wasn't getting any attention at all, and that obviously hurts. Well, now it offers me a lobster claw. It's a little bit late. While we're at it, let's, quadruple down on that idea. Now we're firing in all directions, mostly. We have a lobster claw if my strategy starts to fail, which it inevitably will eventually. Does a lobster claw get... Yeah, not a lot of things. Okay, definitely not going to work very well. We just need to survive this wave of enemies, which is going to be hard because I don't really have any good... I need that lobster claw to start doing something. Wow, that lobster claw is a little bit slow. It does a lot of damage when it actually hits something, but it's hard to make it do it. Okay, so the porcupine is its own separate, very expensive upgrade. It's probably very good, but I can't afford it yet. I think the strategy for me would be keeping it simple. Don't make too complicated of a build that you really have to think about, because the more you have to think, the more things that are going to hit you. Apparently we have to fight a megapede. Okay, I think we should be able to manage against a megapede, considering it doesn't really seem to be able to do much to me yet. And we can rapid fire attack it. Wait, what happens if we hit that other spot on it? Is that attackable? Oh, it is. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, we maybe didn't actually want to do that. That probably didn't really help us. So we're going to do it again. Okay, so I'm really scared this thing's just going to beeline for me and hit me at some point. Uh-oh. It's getting close, and that's making me nervous. Can we clip that? Clip it. Well, I think we're under control, though. We just can't let it get close. And I think they get quicker as they get smaller, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, we need to kill this thing before it hits us even once. Got it. And now that we did get it, we don't have any cool upgrades, so we're just going to add a tentacle, I don't know, right there. And we're going to make that a chicken launcher, because I kind of want that area of effect damage it does. And it fires so far out that I can finally attack things from way far away, like whatever that thing is. I don't know what that is, so stay over there. A missile launcher. That's stressful. Now we just need to also pay attention to everything else going on, which is a lot. We'll get it nice and close to him, roll on through him. We'll fire some eggs backwards to destroy some of the things behind us. Yeah, this will work out all right, and we'll take an extra life. The chicken eggs really work great for the piranhas. They're probably the best suited for it, because look at them go. Yeah, this is actually turning into a pretty good build suddenly. We finally got it right. Because we got so many things shooting in so many directions, I just roll along and pretty much everything dies anyway. So we get in there with the lobster claw and that guy. We're gonna lobster claw him. Okay, we also need to egg the piranhas before they stack up. This is also partially... Ooh, didn't mean to touch that. Because I'm just firing in all directions all at once anyway. And that really makes it easier when I don't have to think or aim it much. We do need to whittle down those sharks pretty quick. We'll take care of those. As long as we're firing eggs in the air too, we're basically hitting almost everything. Alright, let's see how quickly we can take down this building. Which shouldn't take long because we're hitting with the lobster claw and the cobra. And it's already dead. It's a lot of damage going out, but it's a very wishy-washy build. And we got a snake. Okay, a frog. I did manage to get a hit point back. I think the things that are hurting me most at this point are these sharks, so I need to be sure that we're taking care of those ahead of time. But usually my cobras take care of them while I'm firing eggs at the other things anyway. The piranhas and the sharks are what's hitting me now, so I just got to make sure I'm taking care of those whenever I see them. And that's as easy as that, basically, and they're already going to die, so we can just focus on the building now, which falls very quickly. And then it's just on to destroying whatever else happens to be in my way, which dies very quickly. Not really sure what this thing is, but I hope it likes lobster legs. 2 hits. It is a big advantage to be able to tear down these buildings in a hurry. Because the enemies tend to stack up on you here and they'll fire missiles at you while you're trying to take care of all that. Oh, I didn't realize I couldn't move past the building yet. That was scary. We'll take care of him. Then we'll chicken egg them. Then we'll just get in there and cobra these guys. They're not strong enough to resist. There was a lot going on suddenly, though. This is a lot of enemies. Okay, where's my chicken head? I need to chicken these piranhas real bad. And also piranha those. This is a really, really big wave of enemies. I don't know why we suddenly have such a big one. The game's suddenly trying to make it very hard. I just need a little room to breathe like that. And I think the chicken eggs are actually going to probably destroy all of those things because they're so clustered together. Yep. So, chicken eggs ahead. Chicken eggs behind. We'll chicken egg you. We'll chicken egg you. We'll chicken egg you. Yeah, so far so good. It's all about the chicken eggs right now. I really don't know how I got through that unscathed, but I did manage. We could focus on the enemies from way far away like that, because that actually works pretty well. But then again, I'm kind of impatient always, so I just want to get rolling. But that's the balance. You don't want to go too hard, because then you'll be stuck against a building with a wave of enemies behind you absolutely destroying you. Like, this is going to be very stressful. I really just want to get this building destroyed, like, right now. Okay, it's down. So, yeah, we're good. The next tentacle costs $5,000. Good luck with that. Now we have to fight the kangaroo. Is this racist? I can't tell if this is racist or not. Uh-oh. Okay, it's a little bit unpredictable where it's going to jump to, but we're going to get our lobster claw on it. This isn't so bad. It basically tells you where it's going to land. We'll just try and get it on it with the lobster claw and one of the shooties. And the eggs and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I don't really have to aim at this thing. It's just going to die anyway. If it would stay on screen, that is. Wait. I don't know what hit us there. The kangaroo left, so can I just move on? Oh, his boomerang. I didn't even see that before. So he throws boomerangs out. We just need to kind of try and avoid them, which doesn't seem so bad so far, unless we're close to him. But we got to get close to him to hit him, really. Or we could just cobra him to death, which we probably should be doing. We could hit him with 2 cobras. Not a ton of damage, but it hurts him. When he's too far away, we can just lob some eggs somewhat in his direction, and he might land on them. Okay, there's a little kangaroo. We're going to go ahead and hit that with a lobster and destroy his child. It's what he deserves for being in Australia. Something hit us again, not really sure what that was. Probably a boomerang. Or a little kangaroo, but he's dead now anyway. Might have to play this pretty passively to finish this thing off, because he's starting to get a little more aggressive and strong with whatever it is he's doing, but he's dead.
We've defeated the King of Australia.
Now for his castle. I'm not really sure the quickest way to do this. There's also a lot of enemies coming in. They're pretty weak though, so my cobra should be able to destroy them pretty quick. Alright, so let's get the right things pointing in the right direction. We need the claw and 1 cobra attacking this thing. That's going to be the quickest way to take it down. Done. And we got a new something. Starfish, which led us to turtle DNA. So starfish press both left and right to attack 5 enemies. That actually sounds pretty good. Now we're on our way to Tokyo. Let shots pass under your chin to dodge. Okay. It's got to go under my chin. How does like this? Oh, I see. Because we're kind of bigger. Like that would be in the path of the bullet. So we need to like actively dodge things now too, which is incredibly stressful because we actually have to turn certain ways as bullets pass us, and that's going to change what direction we're looking and aiming. That's also why we have more bullet blocking creatures and stuff now, so it makes things like this a little bit less stressful because this is not super easy to do. But we're making it work. You just got to keep an eye on the piranhas and launch an egg at them. Then we can take care of the rest with the cobras. We take care of the cobras with basically everything else. That was really close. So was that. I thought this would be a really simple little easy game. This is actually really hard. But we're making it work. Probably just mostly with luck, to be honest. So you're going to get out of the way. This is kind of looking ugly. Okay, we got to get... And then we got to turn all the way for these guys. And one more. Turn all the way for those guys. Wow, I'm surprised I survived. So now we have single piranhas that act kind of like the sharks. They kind of turn and turn and turn and then beeline for me, so that's pretty stressful. Thanks to my perfect creation, though, it's not going to be that hard to defeat. Never mind, this level so far is an absolute nightmare because look at everything going on. I need that. We need to turn and get away from that. Luckily, I'm just firing enough things in the right directions that I happen to survive. This is not skill at all. Oh, look, a treasure chest. This means I'm going to die because I always put way too much focus on those and not enough on anything I'm supposed to be. Oh, double treasure chest. Nice. Can we pinch that again? Whoop, don't die. Wow, is that 3 treasure chests? Yeah, I was focused on the treasure chest, so I'm a little unprepared for whatever's happening right now. Well, we have 2 hit points, so we'll be fine. We just got to keep, whoop, not facing those. Got those, and I think we're good. This is very high damage, grabs and swings enemies for $800. I think we should probably replace the lobster claw with that. Because for $800, oh, interesting. That's going to be good. That's like a clearing thing. So we can use that to grab something and swing it around and get hit because I'm not paying attention. Okay, we're going to grab that and then, okay, so it sticks to whatever range it's in. Let's grab one of those, swing it into other ones. Good. Ow. I didn't even see what that was. Well, you get the idea. We created a perfect monstrosity and it was beautiful.